Hello everyone. So yes, today is a judgment day for Indian women's cricket team because it's a do or die game. India versus New Zealand at Navi Mumbai. If I'm not wrong, yes, it's Navi Mumbai only. So Ayan, do you think like there's a end, like there's a light at the end of the tunnel for India? Because look, we lost against South Africa, that high scoring game where South Africa chased the target. Australia also did the same with record run chase, 330 odd runs they chased down, and against England we didn't able to win a winnable game, couldn't chase the game. So do you think like the fourth one, it will be a four back-to-back losses if India doesn't win? But before you speak, before you analyze, I will tell about Sophie Divine statement later, what she has told. So Ayan, what do you think? India has a chance or not today?
Look, India will have a chance. They're playing at home, so they'll have to believe they have a chance. They have to take all the positives of whatever they've gained in these last three matches and put it on and put in a much better performance than they've done and win the 1%ers, win the crucial moments. That is where they've lacked. Now they're in a three-match losing streak. If they lose four in a row, then it is safe to say they don't deserve to be in the semifinals. It's as simple as that. Yes, you have a game against Bangladesh at the end and all that. Yes, people might say New Zealand might be the team under pressure. But to be very honest, if New Zealand win tomorrow or later today, actually, it's already past midnight. So if New Zealand win on in Navi Mumbai, then I see New Zealand making it to the semifinals ahead of India, definitely. Because I think then India with India's confidence will be totally shattered. It's already shattered. But there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. The India have to believe that they can win. They have to play six. I think they have to stick with what they did against England. That is play the six bowling options because Navi Mumbai pitch is also decent. I think so. You got to play the extra bowler and back your batters to do the job. I mean, two people cannot. It has to be a collective effort. The problem that happened with India against England, and that was the winnable game for me. Out of the three matches, the winnable game for me was the England game. They should have won that game, but they couldn't because they again messed it up, like they've always done for the last I don't know how many years. So they have to change the mindset. And if they change the mindset, and if India believes they can beat New Zealand, they can beat New Zealand. New Zealand, we know, is a strong team. They will come out hard and they always perform well against India in ICC events, whether it's men's or women's. In the T20 World Cup also in 2024, they literally thrashed us in Dubai, and that will be the difference because we didn't make the semi-finals, if you remember. So, New Zealand is a strong team. They will come harder. And yes, I know only Sophie Devine is in form and the others are in not form, but it takes one innings for Susie Bates and Amelia Kerr to get back into form. And they might get back into form. You never know, for all we know. So it's going to be a tough ride. I believe I'll support the Indian team, obviously, being an Indian from the heart, but it's not going to be easy. I know that for a fact. That this Indian team, women's team, the mindset lacks. And whenever they're put under pressure, and they will be put under pressure by New Zealand, they tend to fumble and choke. And that is the worry for me. So I'm hoping India turns it around, but it may not be the case. I won't be surprised if New Zealand get the victory at the end of the day. I know New Zealand have the problems also, but India have also problems that are emerging and it's glaring weaknesses which they have to sort out before the
Yes.
game.
Yes, it's often said, na, like the God helps those only who help themselves, who give a fight, who show some sort of resistance, fighting spirit, and everything. So Anup sir, like Navi Mumbai, like Mumbai is often said the mecca of Indian cricket and everything. Do you see, like, apart from Harmanpreet Kaur and Smriti Mandhana, the rest of the batters haven't fired, not at all. Like even against Sri Lanka, we got luckier that Dipti Sharma and Amanjit Kaur they scored runs and everything. But it has been the same old story. Like the Smriti and Harmanpreet Kaur only are doing the bulk of the scoring. The rest of the batters, like the likes of Richa Ghosh and Dipti Sharma, like, do you think like there should be a change? Like someone needs to get promoted up the orders just to like to change the momentum and everything so that a new spark comes out of the team. What's your take on that?
Not necessary at the moment because see, I I don't believe that the batters are not fired. Yes, Pratita Rawal, she got out on six versus England, but that's okay because in the previous four matches she had performed. She has 330s to her name and a 70 versus Australia, which was not enough obviously, but she is in form. Harleen Deol, specifically the Indian management has mentioned that number three position is for Harleen Deol, and she has scored 340s in the tournament as well. So she too is in form. Same goes with Dipti Sharma. She has 250s to her name, and more than that, she is a capable spinner, the most experienced spinner apart from Smriti, experienced player in the squad apart from Smriti and Harmanpreet. And Harmanpreet was also not in form till the last match. लास्ट मैच में उसने 70 मारे एंड वी शुड से दैट शी केम इनटू फॉर्म बट टिल लास्ट मैच हर फॉर्म वाज आल्सो टॉप सिटर वी only Pratita Rawal, Harleen Deol, and Shruti Mandana has been performing consistently for India. Saying so, in today's match, India do have an edge because see, New Zealand's World Cup has not gone according to the plans. See, two matches yes, they were forced to they were playing in Sri Lanka because Sri Lanka is the host and their match was also then New Zealand is Sri Lanka and that got abandoned to the rains due to the rainy season in Sri Lanka, which is unfortunate for many teams. So New Zealand is also a blend of young and old players. Only two players who has the experience around 300, 350 international ODIs. They are playing with New Zealand. That's Suji Betts and Captain Sophie Devine, who is playing World Cup of her lifetime because it's her last 50 over World Cup officially. So only these two have the experience and Amelia Kerr with a little experience with bowling and Lee Tahu the pacer. These four are the experience less rest. Apart from Bruce Halliday, none other batsmen have struck form. But as Ayan mentioned on a given day, any batter can struck form and be difficult for Indian team to tackle. Saying so, India should stick with its policy of six bowlers. Yes, Renuka Singh Thakur, she is coming out of injury, so we must give her some time before times run out. And secondly, we have seen that in practice sessions of India in Navi Mumbai has got cancelled due to rain. So tomorrow we don't know if rain will also play a crucial part in the match or not. Yeah, what is the weather condition at Navi Mumbai? We really don't know. And if rain plays a crucial part, it would be difficult for New Zealand, not for India, because New Zealand's run rate at the moment is in minus. India's run rate is plus. Even if India loses the match, इंडिया का रन रेट नीचे आया था बट प्लस में ही रहेगा न्यूजीलैंड तो माइनस से प्लस जाने के लिए बहुत बड़े मार्जिन से जीतना पड़ेगा एंड न्यूजीलैंड लास्ट मैच इज वर्सेस इंग्लैंड which is again a tough nut to crack for New Zealand, which New Zealand might crack, but it would be very much a pressure match for New Zealand. India, in comparison, has a easy matchup versus Bangladesh.
Yeah, yeah,
So
but
so all the conditions are favoring at the moment for India, but now India तो हमने ऐसे देते थे girls are getting trolled, everyone are trolling इक्वल पे चाहिए. But what I believe that the World Cup भारत में हो रहा है, लोग भर भरते जा रहे हैं स्टेडियम सपोर्ट देने ये सब, तो that pressure is getting on the Indian girls. उनको इतनी प्रेशर हैंडलिंग की आदत नहीं है क्योंकि पहले इंडियन वुमेन्स के मैचेस इतने ज्यादा तो देखते नहीं थे, इग्नोर करते थे. आज ज्यादा मीडिया पब्लिसिटी हुई है, पूरा वर्ल्ड कप इंडिया में हो रहा है उसकी पब्लिसिटी, सो कहीं ना कहीं वो प्रेशर मेंटली इनको ब्लॉक कर रहे हैं और एक बार जीत जीत जाएंगे तो वो प्रेशर भी हट जाएगा. So
yeah, but I
hopefully,
don't think it's
hoping
about.
India, hoping that India should win today's match, but they have to play their best game out of today. मतलब आज नहीं तो कभी ने ऐसा सोच कर ही अगर फील्ड पे उतरे थी तो इंडिया कैन डिफीट न्यूजीलैंड. It's not a rocket science that India can't defeat New Zealand today.
No, but I don't think it's about the pressure or everything because see, BCCI played a mastermind, masterstroke, we can say, and only 100 rupees ticket for the
Yeah.
women's matches and everything. And also, like, it's a time of Diwali, like Dashera happened, and now Diwali, like today's the Bhai Dooj, like it's a state of brother and sister relation. That one. So everyone is free, so they're just turning on the TV. It's a festival, it's an occasion, like everyone is having chillax, so watch the match. And even today, India versus Australia match is also there. We will also do the coverage of that one. But as you said, like see, if New Zealand today wins the game against India, then they will have 6 points. The net run rate will improve, which is in minus. That will get some more closer to plus. India's net run rate will get down. And if India wins against Bangladesh as well, also, so the net run rate won't be that much, right? And if New Zealand wins, so at the like at the 26th of October, when two matches will be running side by side, one match is at 11 a.m. and another match is at 3 p.m. You don't know what will happen. Like if that scenario pops out, like what will the calculators do? The DLS method and everything. If rain comes in, it's going to be complicated. So आयुष शेखर, जल्दी बताइए, हमारे पास वक्त की थोड़ी सी कमी है। आपको क्या लगता है, न्यूजीलैंड जीत पाएगा या फिर इंडिया का कमबैक आएगा? क्योंकि अभी कमबैक नहीं आएगा तो बाद में लाने का कोई इतना मतलब बनता नहीं। जल्दी बताइए हमारे सारे
अ,
दर्शकों को।
या इंडिया को अब जीतना ही पड़ेगा, ये मैच मस्ट विन गेम है। दोनों ही की टीम के लिहाज से देखा जाए, वो तो शुक्र मनाए कि सैटरडे को जो बारिश हो गया था न्यूजीलैंड वर्सेस पाकिस्तान, उसकी वजह से जो मैच धुल गया था, और ये संडे को इंडिया जो हार गया था, उसका थोड़ा बहुत एडवांटेज है, मिला है कि न्यूजीलैंड आज इंडिया से नीचे है। तो इस कारण से देखा जाए तो आज मस्ट विन गेम है दोनों ही टीम के लिए। और कहीं ना कहीं वेदर का भी थोड़ा सा अनुमान है कि आज हो सकता है तो बारिश हो, पर टचवुड आज बारिश नहीं होनी चाहिए, मैच पूरा होना चाहिए। क्योंकि ऑलरेडी श्रीलंका में इतने बारिश हो गए हैं, इतने वॉश आउट हो गए हैं गेम, कि उसकी वजह से जो फैंस देखने भी आते हैं ना मैच, वो भी सिर झुका के चले जाते हैं कि क्या इतना पैसा खर्च करके आए और बदले में मिला क्या, बारिश। तो फैंस को इतना निराश नहीं करना है। वैसे भी इंडियन टीम का 3 हैट्रिक हार हो चुका है। अगर ये भी हार गए तो फिर वही जो पाकिस्तान का होता है ना, ये उसको हरा दे वो उसको हरा दे, ये इस पर्सपेक्टिव से नहीं चलना है। अपने दम पे सेमीफाइनल में जगह बनाना पड़ेगा इंडिया को, किसी भरोसे नहीं बैठना है।
Yes, that's never an option to be on the reliable on another one, because you also have to win the game. But if fate works on Indians' side, that even if they lose against New Zealand, because Bangladesh is very weak team as compared to New Zealand. But I'm telling you, at the start of the video, I had said to Ayan, like Sophie Devine. Just now, I read her statement. She had an interview with Ian Bishop. She was like, "We will wear the underdog badge with pride." And she played a lot of mind games in the statements. I will just say a couple of those. She said that the pressure is on India. The pressure is on Indian fans to create more pressure on Indian cricket team. Sophie is a mastermind. See, Sophie started her career way back in 2009, 10, 15, 17 years for her. She wants to make this count because she won the T20 World Cup against all odds, and she has another golden chance, great chance. I'm telling you, she will go for a throat. Even the likes of Susie Bates, Melly Carey is there, Amelia Carey is there, Brooke Halliday is there, Georgia Plimer is there. Like it's going to be a war. I'm telling you, New Zealand has got absolutely nothing to lose from here, because if they win, they have qualified for the semi-finals and everything. They also have played very well, and the rain has played the spoil sport and everything. But I'm telling you, I just read a statement like she's giving an open challenge to India. She's telling to Harmanpreet Kaur, "Come on, bring it on. We are ready for all of your what you call the strategies, the tactics and everything." She's going for a throat, or we can say she's thirsty for your blood. Not like that, in the terms of sports, I'm telling you. Sophie, like she's a fast bowling all rounder. They've got Tahu is there, Amelia Care, Eden Carson is also there. They have a team, huh? New Zealand. They are no longer the underdogs. Everyone gives them that tag of underdogs. With even before the start of the tournament, way before 3 to 4 months, they have the team. And I have properly mentioned it. Last year, T20 World Cup 94 in Dubai, they defeated us. It was a way Indian support only in that ground. And in Navi Mumbai, Sophie said, 99.99% support is of India. We don't care about that. We are just here to play. They know that they can silence that. The one guy used that word of silence, like Pat Cummins in 2023 ODI World Cup, and I'm telling you, Sophie is going to go for it again. She wants a World Cup badly this time because she has achieved everything. Like if she wins this ODI World Cup, no, she will retire also. Like you have no idea, because T20 World Cup she's already the defeating champions and everything. But if you ask my prediction, and I personally want, no offense, I am an Indian citizen and everything, but I want New Zealand to win this game. I want a complete overseas players because India doesn't deserve. India doesn't deserve because you won the games which you should have won. But no, you lost the games which you should have won the game. Out of three games, at least two you should have won. And now India will be very much under pressure. That pressure is going to haunt them, bury them, kill them, eat them alive, whatever you say, as I just mentioned. But let's see. The game is not yet done. The match is at 3 p.m. So yes, tomorrow we have got bumper four matches. All coverage will be done at Go Worldwide and Cricket of Zil because at the early morning our India versus Australia is playing in the afternoon. We have got New Zealand England is playing at 11:45 and at 1 p.m. West Indies Bangladesh. That is also important series. We also covered it earlier today, yesterday in the morning with Ayan. And yes, in the mid afternoon we have got India versus New Zealand. So bumper. It's not a Saturday. It's not a Sunday. It's a weekday, but we have got all the coverage will be done. So thank you everyone. Thank you Anup sir. Thank you Ayush and thank you Ayan. It was great connecting with you. It's more than midnight here in Indian Standard Timing, but still, my squad is always with me with the three S's. So thank you everyone. Good night everyone. Take care. We'll be back with the post match analysis and everything. Bye.